Once upon a time, in the middle of a cold, snowy winter, a queen sat by her window sewing. A drop of blood fell onto the snow, and she whispered, "I wish for a child with skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony." Her wish came true. The baby girl was everything she dreamed of. They named her Snow White. But joy turned to sorrow. The queen died soon after Snow White's birth. A year later, the king remarried a woman beautiful but cruel. Every day, she stood before her magic mirror and asked, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" And every day, the mirror replied, "You, my queen, are the fairest of all." Until one day, everything changed. The mirror whispered, "Snow White is fairer than you." Jealousy consumed the queen. Her beauty turned into hatred. She ordered her huntsman, "Take Snow White into the forest. Kill her and bring me her heart." But the huntsman couldn't do it. "Run, child," he whispered, "and never return." He brought back a boar's heart instead, and the queen believed Snow White was gone forever. Alone in the dark forest, Snow White ran for hours, terrified, until she found a small, cozy cottage. Inside 7 little plates, 7 cups, 7 beds. She ate a little, drank a little, and fell asleep. That night, 7 dwarfs returned from mining in the mountains. "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" they cried. But when they saw her, their anger melted. They let her stay on one condition: keep our home clean, and never open the door to strangers. Days turned into weeks. Snow White was finally happy again. But the queen's mirror told her the truth. Snow White lives beyond the hills with 7 dwarfs, and she is still fairer than you. Furious, the queen disguised herself as an old woman. "Lovely laces for sale," she crooned at the cottage door. Snow White, innocent and kind, let her in, and soon lay lifeless. The dwarfs found her and cut the lace, saving her just in time. "Promise us," they warned. "Never open the door again." But the queen returned again, this time with a poisoned comb. And again the dwarfs saved her. Finally, the queen made a perfect trap, a red and white apple poisoned only on one side. She offered it kindly, and Snow White took one bite. The poison worked instantly. She fell. This time nothing could wake her. The dwarfs wept and placed her in a glass coffin upon the mountain. Days turned to months until one day a prince rode by. He saw her, and his heart ached. "Let me take her," he pleaded. As his men lifted the coffin, they stumbled, and the piece of poisoned apple dislodged from her throat. Snow White's eyes opened. "Where am I?" "You're safe," said the prince. "Come with me to my castle." And so Snow White and the prince were married in splendor. Even the wicked queen was invited, still unaware her stepdaughter lived. "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?" she asked one last time. "You, my queen, are fair. It's true. But the new queen is fairer than you." The queen's jealousy turned to madness, and from that day she was never seen again. Snow White ruled with kindness and grace, and never forgot the dwarfs who saved her. And they all lived happily ever after.